Welcome back, y'all. This is part 2 of episode 3.
Yup.
We are gonna be picking up right where we left off. I hope you enjoyed Kaylah's story right there.
I don't know. I don't even know where I left off. Are you tipsy? Are you? You're a heavyweight. You're. I'm a
Listen.
lightweight.
You're way more lit than I am, only because you're drinking wine. But I am at a good level right now. I'm not gonna lie, because I've had like 4 of these.
This is like my third cup, y'all. It's my last cup, but it's definitely wine. I don't know how to drink wine, so that's probably why I'm lit.
Honestly, we needed to get to this point though. We had to.
Right, because y'all got some juicy topics in the first part of this episode. So
yes, you did, and we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna keep going.
Period.
Sorry, I had a little.
My ass hurts on this chair.
I know. I have to keep switching my feet. I'm sitting on my couch, but my couch, I'm not even gonna lie, is off for legs. It's not that comfortable.
Yeah, this chair isn't comfortable at all, but it works.
As long as it works, girl. All right. For this episode, I want to get right into it because there's a problem going on. Another problem. I'm sorry. I feel like we're picking on the guys a lot this week.
Right.
But it had to happen because we got to talk about why guys just don't make the first move anymore. Woo! I had a little burp there. But I don't know. I noticed this when my cousins were here. Like, I have a very beautiful cousin who's a few years older than me.
Fine.
Hopefully, yes, she's fine as fuck. Hopefully we can get her on the show soon so y'all can meet her. But we were out and about in KC, I think it was 2 weeks ago. And yes, there was guys that were like, calling out at her when we were walking down the street or saying, hey, what's up? But like there was no real like moves being made unless she went up to them and was like, yo, I want to dance. Or like
Marilyn is like, well, yeah, she's like, the type of girl to be like, what's up? Like she gets what she wants. But
yes,
that's a shame that she has to do that like often.
She was telling me about that because she was saying how she doesn't mind doing it, but at the same time, it gets old having to do it every time.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's annoying.
My bad. Are we saying her name or no? For
we
this
can
one,
we can say her name. She did give me permission, so okay.
Because she's just slipping out at this point.
Saw you catch yourself and I was like, we'll edit that out.
Right, but I was like, wait, maybe we can. For this situation, we're gonna say her name, but
yes,
we don't name drop y'all.
We don't name drop. I just want you guys to know that she did give me permission for that.
But yeah, but that is like kind of sad that she has to do that like often. Like, you know what I think it is though? I am gonna, take up for the guys on this one and say that a lot of females do act rude towards guys when they try to shoot their shot and act bougie and just there's a whole lot of issues going on when guys like ask girl like shoot their shot with girls. But what I will say on the girl side, I could see both point of views, but on the girl side, a lot of dudes act too aggressive and maybe like that scares them with the next situation. Like when somebody tries to approach them, they're kind of like scared. Like I saw this TikTok and this girl was like by herself at night. She forgot to get gas earlier in the day, so she had to get gas at night, otherwise she wouldn't have made it home. And these guys were like calling, like cat calling her and stuff like that. This one dude helped her out, but like it's just scary. Like a lot of situations like that, like you hear situations on the news where a girl get kidnapped or killed or something like that for just simply stopping at a gas station. And I just think it's really like that's from both sides. Like a lot of girls will, in a lot of situations, will not entertain the dude that's approaching them, but it's all in the way the dude approaches her. Now if she's
Right.
acting rude or bougie for no reason, I don't really agree with that. Like she could simply just be like, oh, kind of like not brush him off, but just like respond in a very like mature way, not rude. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of the times the guys are way too aggressive.
Right.
So I just, it really is just from both sides. Like it depends on what it is.
I like that you brought that up because, at least in my experiences, when I used to go out like heavily, I notice it a little bit now, but I don't go out as much as I used to. Is there's no in between. It's like the guys that are super aggressive, and then there's the guys who they kind of just sit back and like chill
Mm-hmm.
and wait for the girls to kind of to them. I respect not no, I don't really respect the guys that are overly aggressive because they're just annoying. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think it's a little too much sometimes. Like you should be able to read the crowd, read like kind of read the girls' body language, right? But when it comes to the other side of the spectrum, I don't know. It's a little tough. It is a little bit tough because I think guys don't, there are guys that are actually pretty self aware and they don't want to be that guy that comes off aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And that can lead to them just not making a move at all either.
Right.
Because they don't want to be like those guys, but they don't know how to like do it the right way. Because I don't know, like, what would be the right way for a guy to approach you? Like, what would be the ideal situation for you?
I mean, me, like, I don't know. It just depends because I don't like corniness. So I would say, like, for example, if a guy is just like, I like, oh, excuse me, y'all. I like goofy guys. Like, I like when dudes are goofy or whatever. Like, if you come up to me, I've had certain dudes like come up to me and like act goofy and stuff like that and say like a joke or something like that. Like, not like a dad joke or nothing like that, but just like be goofy. But just a normal way, just be like, excuse me, like, how are you doing? Blah, blah. Like, I was wondering if I could get your information, just something along those lines. Like that's cute. Like when
Right.
you're like subtle but still like straightforward, and you seem like you know what you want, you seem like you're not scared. I can't take a guy serious that seems like they're like scared or nervous. Like that's
Yeah.
just not really manly enough for me. But my Mac is dying. I definitely feel like either like being goofy or just being like very straightforward, calm but straightforward. I don't like aggressiveness, like especially at the gas station. It's always talked about how like girls will literally put on a mean face at the gas station so she don't have to talk to y'all. And that's definitely true because niggas at the gas station be doing too fucking much.
People, listen, I've always been told stories of what happens to girls sometimes at gas stations, and we're just trying to fill up our car, guys. Like we're just trying to get gas like anyone else. We don't need to be
Right.
harassed in the fucking
Like it depends on how you come at us. Like if you come at us a very polite
right.
way and a very, like I said, like maybe, be goofy or something, or
Or
make
be
us
nice.
laugh, or yeah, just be normal. Like
Yes.
ain't no a red sweatshirt, bitch.
Shut up. I hate when they do that.
Like the fuck, you need to come over here and find out what the fuck my name is. That's what you need to do, or
That's
you will be ignored and you will be fucking embarrassed in front of your fucking friends. Like, don't do that. Especially when I'm
no.
getting gas. Like, I got somewhere to be. So
That's why we're here. Like, hello. I know. It's just I think guys just need there's there needs to be a discussion because there needs to be balance. There's men who are too aggressive, then there's the girls who are too up their own asses to
right,
even
there are girls
give off right. Like you gotta at least give the man some
like a
energy.
chance.
Give him a chance. I
Like,
don't know.
don't be rude.
Toss him a wink. A
I
little
hate when
like
girls flaunt that they're rude. I don't like that because that's
I
not
don't like that.
Like when girls are just like, oh, like I'm not nice, I'm rude as fuck, like I have an attitude, like that's stuff you need to heal from. That's not something you should flex. That's not a flex, having an attitude. Like I will be on the guy side with this. Like it's not a flex to have an attitude. It's not a flex to be rude or be mean. It's not a flex. Obviously, you're like that for a reason, ma'am, but you need to heal from that. It's not a flex at all. Nobody likes anybody that's rude or mean for no reason. Like if you had a bad day, okay, but don't take it out on the next person. But at the same time, like if you're just like that to be like that, then that's not okay.
There's no excuse, honestly, to be rude like that, because I be seeing some girls, the way they treat some guys, and I'm just like, listen, you fart too. Like, let's be real. Let's bring it down. Okay. You're on this high horse, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, like, and then you don't even like. I don't know. I never would agree with that. Like being rude and being like on a high horse for no reason or being uppity. Like I don't fuck with that. I don't even fuck with girls that do that. Once I learned that girls do that to me, like I know for a fact I'll do that to a guy unless
Yeah,
like he's of a certain status or he's this somebody or he has a certain amount of money. Like you need to chill with that. That's
exactly.
just not. I don't agree with that.
We just need more
I'm
respect. I don't know, amongst
right.
each other. To be, I don't know. I don't know what the answers are, but
Unless somebody disrespects you, you need to be respectful towards someone.
exactly.
So that's just how I feel about it. Like, and if you don't want to be bothered, like make up something like, oh, I have a boyfriend, or oh, I something. And then if he keeps trying to pursue you, then you can, because there are guys that are like that. Well, they'll just be
Yes.
pushy after you. Oh, well, you can't have a friend.
Don't get me started on those guys.
No, I can't have a friend. I don't want a friend, babe. I'm sorry. I don't.
You know what I hate? I hate this happens to me almost too often when a guy he'll come up to me, like I'll be at work. I will be in my place of work and they will come up to me and be like, "Hey, how you doing? Can I like maybe get your number? Can we like maybe hang out sometime?" And I'm like, "No, like I got a man."
Mm-hmm.
And they will straight up look at my finger and look at me and be like, "I don't see a ring." And I'm like, the
Mind your business.
disrespect. Right. Like, please walk away.
Like if I say I have a boyfriend, obviously, like that's the times where I start to be rude. Like, bitch,
I don't
even
play.
feel like I wait until somebody gets like really 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 pushy with me to be like rude. It
Right.
takes a lot for me to be rude, but like when somebody, it does get irritating when dudes are just like, oh, so you can't have a friend. Do you want your bitch to have a friend? I don't think so. So yeah.
I just don't like the false advertising. I know what your intentions are. I know what you're trying to do. Don't come at me as if with all these little lines. I just don't like all these little
Right.
lines they be
Now
putting.
I do have a slick ass mouth that I'm trying to work on. I do have a slick ass mouth, but sometimes it does come in handy for dudes like that. Like, I don't want a friend. And why are you asking me? Like, if I tell you I have a boyfriend, that's obviously like a sign for you to stop talking to me, like, oh, okay, my bad. When you keep pursuing me, like, it's just not cute. Like, that's not cute. If I tell you I have a boyfriend, like I've lied a couple times and said I've had a boyfriend, like even like when I like Ybor,
Yes.
down in Tampa, Florida. So we have like a city area called Ybor. It's very small. Um and we've been down there, on Fridays and Saturdays. It gets very lit, it gets very crowded. And I was down there with my friend Miracle. You haven't met her yet, but I need you to meet her because it would be really like lit if y'all met. So we were down there, we were drinking and stuff like that. We was having fun. And all of a sudden this dude comes up to us and he's like asking us questions, stuff like that, like how long y'all down here for, and just different questions. And we're not feeling him. So it's just like we
Why?
lie. We lie and say, like, oh, we're dating each other, we're lesbians, we came from Miami, we live in Miami. We had to even kiss. Like I put it on my story before, like we even kissed to because they were like,
Good.
oh, okay, well if y'all together, go ahead and kiss. it was two situations that one night. I think it was one dude, but he kind of like he was persistent, but he kind of backed off, and then there was these two dudes that was trying to get at us. And like he was like they were the more pushy ones. He was like, okay, well, if y'all are together, then y'all need to kiss. So we
Oh my
kissed.
God.
But it's just like it's a shame we have to even do that. Like you need to back the fuck up.
For
I
real.
don't appreciate that. That's why a lot of females will ignore y'all. So that's why I say I'm on both sides. Like, yeah, like y'all are too aggressive, so that's why females act this way. But females act like bougie and stuck up for no reason. Like I'm on both sides. So
Right. I think we've all been on both sides of the spectrum, honestly. Because some situations, I don't have the patience. I just don't.
me neither. At this point, I really don't.
No. So we're gonna get a little bit it's gonna these are the more fun topics for today. We just really want to talk about the I just feel like there's a lot of pressure on us as girls to have, these beautiful shaven shining vaginas. And I just want to know why. I don't know. I need some explanations because I myself, ladies, okay, this is my dilemma. I'm Mexican, okay? We Hispanics, unfortunately, are very hairy people. I'm not going to get too graphic. I'm going to leave it there. Use your imagination. So,
coochie is hairier than average. My coochie gets hairy though. Mine gets pretty hairy.
listen, I don't know. I feel because every girl shaves or gets waxes now. So I don't even know how hairy girls be getting anymore. I don't know. I really don't know. This is the tea, y'all. People don't talk about this enough.
I haven't even had waxes yet. I just shave, and y'all should know my situation at the moment because I told y'all that I'm celibate. So y'all should know what the fuck I got going on down there. But I want to start getting waxes.
Here's my thing with waxes. I have never done them until I think my first one was roughly 2 months ago. I got it out of the blue. I'm a very spontaneous person. I'm the type of person I'll wake up one morning and be like, I want pink hair. Let's do it. So I'll do it. I woke up one morning and it was like a week before I was supposed to fly out to see my man. I was like, he doesn't see it bare all the time because I do the airplane runway design, if you get what I'm saying. I don't always go all the way in.
You did not just say airplane runway. I'm dead.
One day I woke up and I was like, I need to get a Brazilian wax. I came very close to getting one in college. I made the appointment and then I canceled because I was fucking scared. So I committed this time. I made the appointment. I went in. Super nice woman. I actually need to give her a review. Loved her. But the experience itself, when I say, I have a pretty decent pain tolerance, but when I say this was the most intense pain I have ever felt, words cannot describe. I don't know. It was pretty intense. It was a long, the appointment itself felt like 3 hours. It was only like 45 minutes to an hour, I think. But it was just a lot. But I do know that there's a lot of women who swear by waxes.
They do.
Get them regularly. There's a lot of benefits. Don't get me wrong. Like, you don't itch when it grows back. It does grow back thinner, as long as you keep up with the appointments, though. Right. Because you do have to remember that each appointment costs at least $60.
Right, like
most will charge more. Right. So, and I'm pretty positive the recommended like maintenance time frame is anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks. So you're supposed to go in like that often. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. That's just my experience with it. I think I will go back. I just don't think I'm gonna get the Brazilian. I think I'm just gonna get there's like a bikini version, I think. Yeah. I would do that.
I definitely want to get my whole shit snatched off.
You should. I say everyone should try it at least once, 100%. Because if you can stand that shit, go for it, girl. Get that.
I have very, 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 very high pain tolerance. I have hella piercings. I have a couple tattoos and like very excruciating areas. So it's just what people say. Like I have one on my spine and one on my hip, like on my shoulder blade, and I have a lot of piercings. So I definitely have a high pain tolerance. I feel like I could handle it, but at the same time, coochie pain is just like a different type of pain. Like I know all the girls out there have experienced their hair getting caught in their underwear.
Yes.
That shit hurts. Like I don't fuck with it. So I don't know how I'm gonna react, but I definitely want to get my shit snatched all the way off. Like, but that's another thing. Like, I feel like while I'm celibate, I don't feel the need to shave. But that's another reason why, like, I want to wait until it's somebody I care about to, because then they will get that. Nobody's ever gotten a shave a waxed coochie from me. They got a shaved coochie, but they've never gotten a waxed coochie, which is a premium coochie. So amen. I don't know. I kind of want to do it, but then I want to do it like I want to wait.
I say wait because I only did it because it's my man, and on top of that, he paid for it. So I was like, of course I'm gonna go do it. It's okay. Like I can at least do this for you and myself. Low key, I went like a month and a half without needing to shave, which was amazing.
That's great because coochie hair be growing back fast, like 2 seconds later after you shave.
Literally, it's so annoying. It's so annoying when you shave. You spent all that time. You sweat so much to like shave it all the way.
The sizes you want, you're gonna be a cactus in like 2 hours. Literally, that's so fucking annoying.
There's nothing more painful than when you start seeing it growing back and then it starts itching and you're just like, fuck, bro.
I think I've gotten to the point where I've learned like how to shave so it won't itch when it comes back or itch as bad. But
what do you do?
Like I think I go in the direction that they're growing. I think that's what somebody said. I think I go in the direction of like what they're growing. So if they're growing downwards, I think I go downwards. Or do I go opposite? Girl, I don't know. I haven't shaved in a minute. But I haven't been itchy like when I shaved in probably like a couple months.
I might have to try that next. I don't know. I will definitely get a wax again. I just don't think I'm gonna be the type of girl to get it all the time. I just don't think so. Listen, coochie, it's just because it's such a sensitive area. You know what I mean?
It hurts.
Like when I say they get in there, they like they fold the lips and like everything. Like they go in, bro. And I just go book an appointment, go do it, and come back and we'll talk because it's like I just definitely recommend it at least once for real for everyone because it's definitely unforgettable. I will say that much. I
want to try it. I still want to try it. I want to get my shit snatched like completely off because like I feel like having no hair is just very feminine. Like I want to be like embracing my feminine, like ways. So I definitely want to get waxed. I don't know. I'm ready to get waxed.
I say definitely go for it because low key, I don't know. And like your lingerie just sits better. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. I bet it's way better.
It's just way better. I will say that. I just personally, like, for whatever reason, I'm going to be so TMI right now, guys. I just have a sensitive vagina. Like, I get yeast infections very easily. That's why I can't be
so sensitive. So like even the shaving can cause something like That shit's crazy. I was like, what the fuck is wrong? When I had that before, like I knew about like had like all that happening, and I was trying to be grown. I was like, what the fuck
I
is
know.
going on? The hell? I ain't like that.
No, no, like it's just a lot. But regardless, and then there's a topic of, because I remember back in the day, I'm talking like way back in the day when we were like teenagers, I used to hear teenage guys talk about this, where they would be like, oh, like I wouldn't hook up with a girl unless she was shaven. Like I used to hear guys say this
And I
shit.
think that's what made us shave more. Like we used to shave for no reason in high school.
No, I wasn't having sex at that age, literally,
I
when I
was a
used to hear
virgin, y'all,
that.
shaving.
Dead ass. For who?
For
For
what?
who?
The fuck? That's what I'm saying. Like,
It made no sense. And then like I would ask them, I'm like, do you shave? And they're like, shave what? And I'm like, your fucking ball sack. What do you
right.
think?
But
Most of them not.
but I don't know. Like I kind of like. Is it just me or like do I like hair? Like I like hair when a guy has hair. Like it seems like a dude just he be doing too much when he shave. I mean, I don't know. Like I've encountered a shaven penis and shaven balls, but it's just like what you doing, like because a lot of dudes will keep their hair like, and then like you when you suck their dick, like you be having catching little hairs in your mouth and stuff like that, but I don't mind it. Like I don't want it. Like I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I want hair in my mouth when I suck dick. Like no, I'm just saying like I don't mind it. Like it's a dude. Like of course he has hair, but I don't know if I like shaved dicks.
Here's my take on it, because I remember being with, when I was single, I used to like, there were some guys where they were almost like too hairless. I'm talking like there wasn't even a hair on their chest. And I thought I liked that because they would have maybe a six pack, or maybe their biceps were bomb. I don't know. And then I met, so not to put my man on blast, but he is pretty hairy, but not in a gross way. I don't want y'all thinking he's like grossly hairy. He's like a good hairy. Like he'll be wearing these like beach shirts where like a little bit comes out of it. Like it's just cute. Like I think it's
That's
sexy.
manly. Like that's very manly. Like you don't have to be
Right.
like, super hairy like Wolverine. Like everybody doesn't have to be,
No.
but it's okay if you're like that.
Right. And I remember one time, he's done it twice, actually. This is how like annoyed I am that he did this. He like shaved his chest twice in the 2.5 years we've been dating. Just to like try it. I remember one time it was because it was it was a hot ass summer in Florida. And I think he was just like, I need to like start fresh type shit. And I remember I saw him and I was like, no, it's like, I like the hair. Like, I think I like you better with it. And like every now and then he'll shave his package. And like, it's nice and everything. You don't get all the hairs everywhere. Like,
Right. Like when I
normal.
put balls in my mouth and they're shaved, like it's okay.
It's okay, but to your point, it's just sexier when it's not shaven, because it just feels more like a grown
Like a
man.
grown ass man. But I don't like when they get in my mouth. Like I don't like when I have to stop and be like,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
part's
like that.
annoying. I
But
don't like.
other than that, like I mean, it's gonna happen if you have hair on your balls. Like I don't know, like when I put it in my mouth, like I just need to be like,
Right.
a little off, a little tang because of the hair. But okay, I don't know. I like hair. I like hair on men. It's very manly. That's just me. But I don't look for it. Like I don't look for like hair in a guy. Like oh he has to have hair on his ball. Like no. I mean of course his balls need to be dropped for me to fuck with him. But Like, you don't have to have hair, but it doesn't make you. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Y'all know what we're talking about. I don't know.
I definitely know what you mean because I feel the same way. I don't know. I just definitely like. I was actually talking about this with my boyfriend the other day because I know there's been a lot of theories going around that there's actually like our generation, and it's not just in America, it's in other countries where men actually have less testosterone than they have in the past. Like naturally, it's like a problem low key, but I'm not gonna get all into the science because I genuinely don't know the science. But I was admitting to him, like, yeah, of course I like it when men are just more manly. Like, I've always been like that. I never liked the overly pretty boys in our grades. Like, yes, they were hot, they were eye candy.
But once you get older and you realize what you want, like, ain't no pretty boy gonna stand up for you. Like, if a dude press you and stuff, like, nobody want a
No.
pretty boy.
I don't want a man who's more obsessed with like getting his eyebrows done every 3 weeks than he is with anything else, like literally anything else.
Yeah, like, that's not.
I don't know.
Not. It's not nothing wrong with that, but it's just not the dude for me.
Me neither. I just need a little more huskiness in there. Like, I need you to be able to get down and dirty, fix a car, change a tire, something.
Right. And a lot of dudes, I heard a lot of dudes don't know how to change a tire nowadays.
You would be shocked how many guys I have asked, and they said that they don't know. And I'm like, what happens if you're out on a date with a girl and the car breaks down? What are you gonna do?
But you know what? I think it's the same. I think it's the same situation to where certain people that speak different languages haven't been taught that language. They've only been taught English. I think it's
Right.
the same type of situation. Cause like, how do you not know how to change a tire as a man? But it's just like not every man has had a man in their life to teach them that. Like they probably just only been around women, and those women, like some women have been taught to change a tire. Like my mom has been taught to change a tire, but they probably didn't make it a point to have you know how to do that. So I feel like it just depends on people's situation. I don't know.
I agree because I just think people react to things differently depending on what they've been through,
Right.
regardless. So
I definitely agree.
I don't know. It's tough.
Stuff out here in the streets, y'all. This shit. I'm drunk, I think. I'm pretty drunk. I'm not gonna lie. I've been sitting over here back here in this corner and I haven't really moved. Whew.
It's getting, and for obviously we release these like at 5 p.m. I think
Yeah.
on normal days.
One day.
It's like midnight, y'all.
It is midnight. We release these for 5 p.m. for y'all to watch. Like when y'all get off of work or something like that. But we be doing these late at night. And I'm drunk. Kelly is like a heavyweight compared to me. Like I'm a lightweight and I had 3 cups of wine and this third cup is
Hitting.
almost gone. It's almost gone. So
I'm dead.
I don't know if y'all know how I'm feeling, but I'm like all over.
Which is probably why most of this episode is gonna be all over the place. But it's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
All I know is that me and WPB is gonna have a talk after this episode. That's all I know.
And all I know is that we're gonna need updates as this progresses.
Y'all are definitely gonna get updates. I mean, I don't really like go into a situation expecting too much, so I won't get my feelings hurt. But
Good.
I definitely will be calling him, which is what alcohol makes me do. But anyway.
Anyway, guys, should we be ending it here or do we have something else? Let me see.
Was one more, but
oh yes. Your face.
Is it
You're
like I feel drunk as hell.
your eyes are just definitely a
Like
little
low.
droopy. Yes, they're
I'm
like,
trying
hey,
like
what's
they
up?
feel droopy, but I'm trying to prevent it from being droopy. But I feel them low, like low, like they're definitely low.
I'm I love this look for us.
No, but if you want to, do you want to talk about that or do you want to end it?
It's up. I don't mind. Let me see. I feel like we had good momentum, but I'm pretty like I'm not like tipsy, but I'm like in this drowsy phase.
I am too. I've been in a drowsy phase for like 45 minutes.
I'm screaming. Look, we're already at 20. Low key, we already filmed 50 minutes for this episode. Damn, we just be talking.
You said 15 minutes.
50.
Oh, damn. I was at 15. I was like, there's no way it could be only 15.
No. We could end it here and then we could, because low key, we could talk about, it's talking about, but not who they fuck.
I didn't see that part.
I wrote it very aggressively.
But yeah, we can end it if you want. We can do the outro.
Okay, cool. Because you need to call WPD. WP. WPB.
I need to go to sleep. That's what the fuck I need to do. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I barely had sleep.
Yes.
It's gonna be a good
girl.
sleep though. I feel like once I lay down, it's a wrap. Wine
It's
is cool. I think I like wine.
I told you. I've been telling you.
I think I like it.
Good.
It's a very calming, chill. I like it.
Cheers to that, girl. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Yes. My FC. I need to go to bed.
What the fuck is an Epsy?
I was gonna say my empty can.
Oh, I was like, what's that Epsy? That sounds like a vibrator.
I'm dead. We should make that.
Epsy? Epsy vibrator. We gotta make it do hella shit because there's a lot of vibrators that do hella shit.
There's some that have like 3 different branches, and I'm like,
I want to try
what?
the one that like goes in you and then does something to your clit and like it does hella shit.
I think that's the bunny. I think.
I don't know what that bitch is called, but it looks heavenly.
It does.
Yeah, we could end it here.
We're gonna end this here, y'all. I know this was all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed our 2-part feature for this week for episode 3. We will be back on regular schedule next week, but if you like this formatting, definitely let us know. Maybe we can create like a second segment that we do each week, like a minisode or like whatever they're called,
like a mini episode or something. But y'all need to start interacting with us. Don't be scared. Like we don't give a fuck. Like we've gotten to the point where we're just like in our life, we don't give a fuck about what we say, we would talk about. So like y'all shouldn't give a fuck as long as it makes y'all happy or whatnot. I feel like
right.
But definitely just hit us up on Instagram. We'll have everything below. But that's our main channel, social media that you can like contact us on it.
Exactly. And if you have us on YouTube, please comment. Like I read those. I really do. We both do.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Like share with a friend who you think would like this. This episode got really juicy. So I definitely feel like all y'all friends will want to watch this episode. So
yes, ma'am. 100%. But we will be back next week, regular schedule, Friday, 5 p.m. You know where to find us. And we hope y'all have a great week.
Thank y'all for watching 1-800 Hot Mess. We will see y'all later.
See y'all later. Bye.
I'm drunk.
I know.